Hey students, welcome back to physics. We will start chapter 2 today, and we'll do a short lesson on position and displacement and how they're different and how they're actually related as well. So this is section 2.1. So what we'll see is that position relates to an object's location. So what I want you to think about here when you think of position is where an object is located. Okay, so this exact position of this dot, this purple dot here on this graph is saying that it is at a particular position based on a reference point. So we would say that this dot, using our old math, XY math skills, would be at 5, 2. It's on the x-axis at 5, and the coordinate for the y-axis is 2. So in math, you would go 5, 2, right? So that is all based on the relative position or the reference point of 0, 0, the origin starting here. So a location is based on an object's position, but you have to have a reference point. So for instance, when you use GPS on your phone, your GPS or your phone knows where you're located because there's a reference point of the different cell towers. As you walk and drive around town, it's finding you based on a location of a cell tower. So what's called triangulates you and finds you. So to understand an object's position, you have to have a reference point. And so the reference point here in our graph is the origin. So when you think of position, you're thinking of its where it's located, particularly to a reference point, okay? So now we're going to talk about distance and displacement. Distance is the amount an object moves, and it doesn't need a reference point. So for instance, you came to school one day and you traveled 10 miles to get here. All right, that is a distance. It doesn't have a direction. We don't know if you traveled 10 miles southeast or from the northwest, or maybe you came from the east 60 miles. All a distance is the amount of space or amount of distance you traveled. Okay, in physics, many times that's going to either be in the units kilometers or meters. Now, displacement's a little bit different. Displacement is a change in the position, okay, change in the location, but it includes a direction. All right, so that means it's a vector because you have a change in position, a measurement like 50 kilometers, but it includes a direction. So an object has been displaced 50 kilometers to the east would be an example. An object moved 40 feet up into the air. An object moved 67 inches down. Okay, so sometimes these directions can be relative, meaning that they could be up or down, right or left. It could be east or west, north or south. Okay, so distance is just a measurement of how much that object has moved, and displacement includes that movement plus a direction. So displacement is what's called a vector quantity, which we were talking about last time. All right, so that's the main thing I want you to learn from this little lecture today. Go ahead and I assigned you 2.1 in our CK12 notebook. Go ahead and complete that assignment and turn it in. I'll talk to you soon.